Morning.
Very good day.
Is that Jason Johnson? From Equita?
No, it's Mr. Snelson from Equita. How can I help you, sir?
You're acting unlawfully, sir.
As far as I'm aware, sir, yeah.
You're acting unlawfully, sir.
As far as I'm aware, sir, yeah.
You're acting unlawfully, sir.
As far as I'm aware, sir, yeah.
You're acting unlawfully, sir.
As far as I'm aware, sir, yeah.
You're acting unlawfully, sir.
As far as I'm aware, sir, yeah.
Did you show the court paper records for my friend?
Sorry?
The court papers.
I'm just getting them sent across, sir.
That would be absolutely fabulous.
Because it's been picked up by ANPR.
I've followed this, I've followed this case.
Oh, have you?
And Equita have actually taken this man's name, his legal fiction which doesn't belong to him, to Northampton County Bulk Centre, which is not a lawful court. Right. Are you aware of that?
I wasn't aware of that, sir, no.
So you was aware that there was a ticket outstanding?
No.
Well, you must have been, because you just said you were aware of all of this.
I'm aware of the way Equita unlawfully work, yes.
Oh, right,
okay. They always do this. They go to Northampton Bulk Centre, which is not... I've called the court before because I've had a ticket myself. And I've asked, are there any lawyers there? Or any solicitors? Or any courtrooms? Is anybody legally trained? And they say no. Call them up yourself, sir.
I'm just here to make sure it don't kick off.
No, nothing's going to kick off for me.
Let's please try a cigarette.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you very much.
So, officer, do you know the law? If this gentleman says that Equita has taken this man's legal fiction name to a legal court, a lawful court.
The stuff you're telling me is going over the top of my head, I'm not going to lie to you.
Well,
I've been to the two different names, are you?
I've actually been to Nottingham Central Police and asked them if anybody knows the law, and nobody really does.
No, thank you. Certainly not this side. 12 years.
Called the Freeman's misinterpretation of the law.
Excuse me, who's a Freeman?
I'm just saying, I'm talking about, I'm referring to Freeman.
There's no Freeman here. Nobody's free. Nobody's free. We've got free will, but we're not free.
I'd just like this gentleman to remove the clamp off my car so I can get on with my day.
Well, have you asked the very nice police officer if he'll remove the clamp? Because it's on there unlawful, isn't it?
Not as far as he's aware.
I'm waiting to see what the warrant says. It's been emailed through.
Just double checking for you.
So as far as you're concerned then, if you was dealing with a normal warrant, it'd have to be signed by a judge, wouldn't it?
That's completely different. I'm talking about criminal matters. This is civil.
So if it's a civil matter, I don't understand why they've used a private company and not the court bailiffs.
The only thing I can think of that is obviously because they have so much work, it's just outsourcing to private companies.
He's not a legal court bailiff though, is he? He's just a third-party interloper.
Can I have a private word with you? Can I have a private word with the gentleman and allow permission to just speak to you friendly and private? Is that okay?
What are you talking to me for? It's up to him, he's his own free person.
I'm just asking you if that's okay.
Why would I be bothered?
You're just being polite, isn't it?
I'm just being polite, that's all.
It doesn't sound like polite, it just sounds like being...
No, not at all, sir. Not at all. Wow. Yeah, I just wondered if I could have a private word with yourself without the cameras, if that's okay.
No, thank you.
I'm sure we've all got better things to do than
I'm sure, yeah, that's why I want to speak to you, gentlemen.
Well, you haven't, obviously.
Obviously,
not you, mate. This is
Mr. Sheridan here is not doing his job, is he? It's you that should be arrested. You're the third-party interloper.
Would you like to have a private word with me, sir?
You can talk to me now. If you've got nothing to hide in front of the police, in front of this gentleman.
I want to speak to you personally, that's all.
I don't even know you, so no thank you. All the very best to you, but no thanks at all. Why should I want to speak to somebody who's acting unlawfully and illegally?
As far as I'm aware, sir, I'm not acting unlawfully.
You're acting unlawfully, sir?
As far as I'm aware, sir, yeah.
Equita, you're trying to enforce a court order that doesn't exist, and Equita are committing fraud by making up their own paperwork.
What would convince you then that it's a real court order if the judge hasn't signed it?
If he shows me a warrant,
piece of paper.
if he shows me...
It's a piece of paper. Does it have to be proper headed for the court then?
I have no idea, but if he shows me something...
The police don't know the law, mate.
His office, mate.
If he shows me something that I accept...
If this officer doesn't remove it, I shall report him as well.
That is absolutely
But
fine.
you've already said it's a civil case, so it's not really a police matter then, is it?
And the reason why I'm here is to prevent breach of the police.
Yeah,
As simple
okay,
as that.
so-
They always say that, mate.
So
They always say
if he
that.
shows me paperwork
That
where-
says otherwise.
Was it you who called the police or them?
I presume it's this gentleman.
Well, I reckon you ought to call the police as well.
Well, what's that going to achieve? I'm already here.
So you are the police, are you? You are the law.
I'm not even gonna
To
answer
protect
that
and
question.
serve the residential citizens that live on this island, or
Well,
to
you see what the
protect
paperwork
private
says.
companies, like corporations,
Right,
third party.
If they're enough there to convince me that he's allowed to
interlopers.
take it, then he takes it.
If there's not, then you can remove the clamp, can't you?
Well, yeah.
Are you going to ask the opposite is to remove the
yeah,
clamp,
I would
isn't
say,
it?
yeah, of course.
So if this
well,
is
you've either,
official,
it's either been taken or
so
the
if
clamp's
it's not
being
official,
removed.
so if it's not, no, well, what? So how do you decide then? How can you decide on your own whether
Well,
it's legitimate?
I'll read it. And then,
So it's
not
your
like-
interpretation.
yeah, it's going to be my interpretation, yeah. And if I've got it wrong, then you can, by all means, make a complaint about it. Make a complaint about these.
You make a complaint to the police. So
Yeah. By all means.
they always say that, but they're not actually in our best interests. Unfortunately, this very nice gentleman here, 2571, J. Sheridan, in his nice uniform, is not enforcing any kind of law, because he doesn't know any kind of law, unfortunately, with the greatest respect.
Just doing my job.
That's the copy of the
Just
hard
following
copy
orders.
that we are. That's what we're requesting. It's what we're.
So, well, I don't know whether to accept this.
That's
paper,
just a
because
receipt,
that
mate.
surely means I'm contracting with you, wouldn't it? And I'm
You-
not
you won't be
contracting.
contract- there's no-
I'm not
there's no
contracting
contract.
with your.
Don't give him your name. Don't throw your cigarette on the floor. Don't do
Oh,
anything.
no, cigarettes here, mate. I'm not going to.
That's the hard copy of the paperwork we're given.
So does that come from Nottingham Council? That bit?
Sorry.
Does that come from Nottingham Council, or is this
The,
your?
the,
It's just a
no,
receipt from their
it's-
office,
it's
mate.
Just a copy. It's a hard copy of the warrant which we're passed to electronically.
It's completely unlawful.
If you've got an issue with that,
That's not illegal.
if you've got an issue with the ticket, so what I'll do in your case is get the vehicle released for you, so you can take any issue that you've obviously got an issue with the ticket, so you can get that issue
What
resolved.
ticket?
We've
The
just
initial
the initial ticket that we referred to earlier before you arrived, sir. If you've got an issue with that ticket, you're more than welcome to take that up with the court. What I'll do is get that vehicle released for you, so you can go about your business. And any issue that you've got with this warrant, you can take that up with the issuing court. Okay, sir? Magic, I'll get that taken off for you now.
Does that look like a court warrant, officer?
That looks like
It's
enough
a hard,
to me.
it's a hard copy. It's a hard copy of the.
To say a warrant's been issued to recover the sums of money owed.
On a personal.
No, it's not.
That's what it says.
It's not signed by a bailiff, or it's not signed by a judge or anything.
That would be enough for me to
So
let him
you're
take it.
allowing that man from Equita to steal that man's car.
He's not doing that now, is he?
What's he doing then?
Well, if you don't listen to him, he'll tell you.
Yeah, I will do. Thanks.
Yeah, I know, I'm not, I know, I appreciate that, sure.
you taking your
That's
time
okay,
off
sir.
and
Hope you have a good day and you get the issue resolved, sir.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. You're completely acting unlawfully. Who are you working for?
Officer, as far as I'm
Are you working for the people?
I know this is a civil
So,
matter.
in driving your vehicle, you've actually damaged my clamp. If you could reverse, sir.
Don't do anything, mate. Don't do anything.
Wait, I wants it taken off, does he not?
Oh, yeah, are you taking it off, are you? Wow! Thank you so much. There is a God. There is a God. There is law.
Let me just put this paperwork back in the vehicle, yes, securely. Just know the criminal damage, if you like. Okay.
Should you have put it there in the first place?
I'll ignore that. Sorry? No, you've driven over it, so that's been more damage, but we won't pursue that, so I'm not that petty. If you want to just... I'm not quite sure what you've done with you've actually what you've done, you've driven over the front one, and when you come back, it's put the back one as well. So, just pull on it. Get that off us. Yeah, go on. Have a go. Put it across the lid, do you want to just try and just cheers, buddy. Right. Don't drive yet. You just drive back really slowly. Really, really slow. Just a couple of inches. A bit more, push it back. That's it. That's it. You have a good day, sir.
You too, thank you.
So, what you need to do, contact the call. Do you want me to give you the details? I think they're on the county call. I'll give you the details. They're on that. What we're, hard copy which we're obliged to show you. I've got a copy of that. Whether you perceive that as being real or not, that's entirely up to you. You're more than welcome to take that. It's got contact details, and obviously you can take the issue of the ticket up with themselves and lodge an appeal. So. Okay.
I've got all the details,
Oh, you got it all, yeah?
Yeah, I know. Well, I can find more support on you.
Don't talk anymore.
No worries. You take care, so all the best. Bye.
See you later.
Cheers, buddy.
Nice. This helped.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Don't talk. They know they're acting unlawfully, otherwise they wouldn't remove the clamp. Never mention any names. Never confirm any name. Blocking all the road off, look. I'm surprised they didn't tell me to stop filming. I was going to ask, is it against the law? They're having a chin wag now, look. Our copper knows he's doing wrong.
Copper said he was only here in case it's
To keep the peace.
Keep the peace. Said it's a civil matter, it's not for me to decide. I said, well, what are you going to do then if he tries to take my car?
Yeah.
He says, well, I'll have to judge myself whether it's legal or not.
Right, now it's been recorded. He realised that he was acting against the law if he'd let him take your car.
The bailiff's excuse was that he's got a busy day and he's got other stuff to do, so he can't be sat here all day. That's what he said.
Okay.
Oh man. Well, that was a surprise.
Bye bye Equita. Bye bye. And bye bye police. Thank you very much indeed, mate.